Hey, what's going on? Donald here at Global Human Performance. Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to come with you and talk to you about what it takes to really transform yourself. And so, I get people in here, some of you are in here, and you're going from being someone who's very sedentary, or even on the other end, someone who's very unathletic, to becoming someone who is active and fit, and maybe for some other of you, who's more athletic, right? We're going to stick with the healthy and fit part. So we have people here who've never exercised, who, eating right is like, what even is eating right? Who want to become now this healthy person. And it's not really as simple as just showing up to the gym. And while that is a big piece of it, it's not the fundamental aspect. What we really need to have happen is an identity change. Let's say it's me. Let's say, hey, Donald here, I sit on the couch from 5:30 when I get home from work until 10 p.m. and watch TV all day. Or maybe I'm a student and it's summer break and I wake up at 9 and I sit until 7 and then I lay down to go to bed at 10. And that's every day or something along those lines. And now I want to go and be someone who is fit, because obviously if you live a life like that, if you live a life where you don't move around very much, you're probably going to end up being unhealthy, profiling wise, and then also physically you can tell that you're not as healthy if literally your day involves sitting all day. And now you want to go be somebody that's healthy. You want to be lean, you want to have more energy, maybe you might be pre-diabetic, you might have diabetes, and now you want to get off of that medication because that medication is taking over. At that point, what you have to be able to do, that's the doorbell for the gym, is have an identity change. And now you need to become a person who is active and fit. So there's 3 things that you need to be able to do in order to make that transformation. You need to change your I am and go from I am someone who finds exercise terrible, unenjoyable, who finds broccoli disgusting, and I like to eat McDonald's all day, and go and transform yourself into a person that says, I love being healthy, I'm in a journey of being healthy, I'm becoming healthier, and I enjoy the benefits of what health gives me. And I love being energetic, I love eating great tasting healthy foods, and when you're making that transition into being able to do that, that changes how you think about things. The second thing is being able to change your values. So some of the things that we value, let's say honor, integrity, honesty, these sorts of things, great. Your health needs to be up there. You need to actually be able to say that your health and you being physically healthy is as important as you being, or close to at least, as important as you being an honest person. And that radically shifts pieces of who you are, because those values they make up who you are. So if you're able to put your health in being one of those values, that fundamentally helps push you in the right direction. It causes you to start thinking about the decisions you make differently. And importantly, these things help you to be happier about making those decisions. If you feel like I'm a healthier person, and if you start saying my values include being healthy, then making the right decisions becomes so much easier. And the last thing is that environmental aspect. A big piece of this for some of you who are really busy, you're like, I can barely find time to work out. And I do struggle with this at times, is that making your exercise being the anchoring point of your schedule. So, okay, obviously you have work or whatever, so that is a big piece of your schedule. The next piece has to be when you're going to work out. Not when you're going to go to the movies, not when you're going to do this social thing or do that social thing. The next anchoring point of your schedule that everything else needs to be planned around is your exercise. That shows priority. If your priorities in your life, when it comes to your time, are the things that you anchor into your schedule and plan around. If your exercise and your health and fitness become one of those points that you plan everything else around, you find time to do it, right? It becomes more important than that Tuesday night social, or more important than, maybe Taco Tuesday or wing nights on Thursdays. It becomes more important than, hanging out with maybe some of your slobbier friends on Fridays. But, I don't know. It works out different for different people. But being able to put exercise as an anchoring point helps you find the time and make the time. But other things go involved with the environment. Who you hang around. Not that you need to completely change your friends, but if you're socializing with people who value working out and have value health and fitness, it makes it feel more normal to you. If you, let's say you have to work out in the morning, but you're like, oh my God, the morning is the only time I'm going to be able to exercise, but I just don't want to get up. Some of that is setting up maybe your alarm to be away from your bed. Maybe you take your phone out of your room, you set up a really loud, annoying alarm, and you set it on the other side of the room. You have routines that you start incentivizing yourself to do. So like I have a routine. There's things I need to do throughout my week that I incentivize myself for doing. Maybe you do something like that. Maybe it's the fitness motivation videos you might have on your phone or different things you have around your house that help encourage you to want to stay fit. A big piece of this is don't buy unhealthy food. If you don't buy it, you won't eat it. And so a lot of that goes into menuing and different things that we do. So I hope that helps you figure out, that one key aspect that may be holding you back from becoming, getting the best fitness of your life and helping you take that next step. That identity in being a person who is healthy and recreating who you are, like literally recreating who you are, is a very important piece to that, especially if your goals are pretty lofty for where you're at. If you need help with that, let me know. Shoot me a message, shoot me a line. We'll help you plan it out, talk about it, and let's figure it out. Have a wonderful day.